how's your PAX so far? Don't you laugh, you tease. This guy's been saving your ass for decades. Where do you park Roach in Seattle?
Of course.
Where?
On the roof.
On the roof. Oh, yeah. Does he just glitch up there naturally, or?
Yeah, he likes it there. I always tell him to tell her, of course, to do it somewhere else, but the roof is my favorite place.
I'm Hugo. I am currently a quest designer and programmer on Driftlands. Before that, I worked for a bit on Oxygen Not Included and Don't Starve. And I've been at Clay for 2.5 years now.
So are you able to subsist on said indie games?
Yeah, Clay has been doing pretty well with indie development. We've had like a really good community that loves to support us, and we just love to make good games for people. So it's been doing pretty well.
So you worked your way out of the rice and lentils phase and up to hamburger? Huh?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, I almost missed ramen, but I wasn't there for that phase at Clay. But yeah.
So, of the games you're working on right now, or have recently worked on, what's been your favorite to work on? Not necessarily play, but to work on.
Well, it's hard to say because in each one of them I learned and did different things. But right now I'm a quest designer in Driftlands, and that has been an interesting experience because it's my first time doing quest design stuff. Driftlands is different in the sense that we're trying to take a more mechanical approach to the whole RPG genre. Like we're trying to make it so your choices actually matter. I know every single RPG these days says, "Yo, your choices matter and there will be consequences," but we're doing it more systemically. Like if you kill someone, their friends are going to be pissed off and send an assassin after you. And if you fight the assassin and choose to spare his life, he owes you a favor. So you can cash in that favor and have him feel like a merchant. And that will hike the prices of something in the region, and then you can sell your own and make more money. Overall, we're trying to shy away from the whole you're the chosen one, go save the world trope. And so each character has their own story arc and motivation for being there, but they're all stuck in like this land of crooked crooks and grifters and have to make their way through. The world exists with or without you, so if you just stand there, things will still happen. Like factions will still fight, people will still die or show up. And yeah, the game, the world doesn't need you, but you can influence the world. Yeah, if you push it, it pushes you back.
Today's weather report at PAX. Games with a chance of cloud. See what I did there? Huh? So, I guess first tell me about this giant thing you're holding.
Yeah, so this is a replica of the fusion sword that I made. And yeah, it took a very long time.
It definitely is, Spider-Man. It definitely is.
Thank you.
I'm gonna steal it at some point.
Don't. It's my only one.
Alright, so what do we have for materials as far as construction?
Yeah, okay, so there's an aluminum rod that goes through it just for like stability. Inside of that it's foam. It is EVA foam. It should be insulation foam. I wasn't very good at making props when I first made it. On top of that is Warbler and a lot of gesso and sanding. There are a lot of improvements that can be made.
But a little bit of every bit of the classic elements sounds like.
Yeah, a lot of classic cosplay things.
So what about your bolts here?
These are actually just like plastic, like bolts. You can get them in certain hardware stores. They, you don't want real bolts because they just weigh a ton. You can't
and I'm sure you're a little worried about weight with this thing.
Yeah.
Here, let me zoom out a little. And is that to scale or is it shortened a little bit?
It's to scale, assuming Cloud's my height. Cloud's actually shorter than me, so theoretically it's.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, because it's played in his art in the artwork. It's usually same height. Yeah.
Yeah. So like it should be like to my scale, but Cloud I think is like 5'7". So.
Yeah, I think I remember that too.
Yeah, he's some like really short height. So.
And I'm guessing Warbler for the pelters as well.
This was like a test, and I still have never gotten around to making a good thing.
Yeah.
I do quite a few cosplays. My main, like, biggest cosplay is a Junkrat cosplay I did.
Oh, sweet.
It's fun. So it's Kurt, K-U-R-T, dot Mage, M-A-G-E.
Because I'd love to see that Junkrat cosplay.
Yeah, definitely check it out. I've won competitions.
He's one you can have a lot of fun with.
Yeah,
for sure.
oh, he's so wild. It's such a good time, yeah.
It's delicious.
So when you guys were picking out your costumes, were you like 2B
Yeah.
or not 2B?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I had to throw it in there. So what's your favorite part about the game, both of you?
The mechanics, really, and the interactions between.
The variety of mechanics?
Yeah, the variety
or
of, yeah.
just because it's
Yeah.
pretty well-polished thing? Yeah, what about you?
I'm just like a fan of Yoko Taro in general, and so when I found out he was making a new game, I was really excited, and I just love like the idea that you play it over and over again, and each time like more of the plot is revealed.
So did you have a squee moment when
Yeah.
you found out about it?
Yeah.
Hi, how's it going?
Great. Hey, so can you tell me a little bit about your game?
Yeah, so this is Phantom Brigade. It's a turn-based tactical game with, as you can see, giant customizable mechs. You can customize every detail about them: paint, ammo, parts. You really go to town. And then when you get into combat, we have these deep, very personal, kinetic sort of turn-based battles where you throw down in the city. Entire environment's destroyable as well.
So, what number, is this your first project, second project for you?
So previously I worked on Kerbal Space Program, and I also worked on Universe Sandbox 2, and this is my first sort of solo title, I guess you could say, where I started my own company and put it together with some co-workers of mine, and now we're working on it.
So you have some nice things on your resume, but
Yeah.
so what encouraged you to split off on your own?
Well, I just wanted to do something different. I have been doing open world sandbox space games that are like hardcore science space games for, like years now, like 6 years or something. And I just wanted something different. So I said, why don't I take like all of my expertise from modding and the things that I really love and systems-driven design and try to do something different with tactical games, because I love tactical games. So now we're doing like dynamic narrative, like everybody in the game is an actor, they remember each other, they like form relationships and grudges, and like if you kill an enemy pilot and his squad mates survive, they'll remember you and want to get vengeance on you. And it's like all this like little pieces, like I like designing little systems that bounce off of each other, so that's kind of the spirit of the game.
So many interesting things happen when you sit down and you're like, I love these things. Why aren't there more of these things? There needs to be more of these things. That's how PAX started.
So I'm a big fan of like Front Mission and Armored Core, but they stopped making those series. So Front Mission 3 was my absolute favorite, and I decided like, man, I guess nobody's gonna make one of these, so I guess I'm gonna have to do it. So I went out there and we kind of started making our own. Yeah, you can see that's the actual combat interface there.